$6.5 billion strictly dedicated to EVs.
Plan to sell electric-only vehicles has run out of gas.
The auto industry is beginning to crank out more electric vehicles to challenge Tesla, but there's one big problem: not enough buyers. Because not everyone is convinced about EVs. Sure, some EVs are hot, and some are not. Consumers are weighing their EV options more carefully against cost and charging concerns, suggesting growing EV market share could proving more difficult than initially thought. To provide you with real-time insights, we've gathered EV inventory data from CarEdge to reveal which electric models are sitting in the dealer lot for the longest time. We ranked this list based on market day supply, which represents the number of days it would take to sell current vehicle inventory at the existing sales rate. Before we go, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content like this. And now, without further ado, let's go from bottom to top. Number 10. Mercedes-Benz EQE. Mercedes-Benz has been quite busy lately expanding its lineup to include EVs, and one of the latest is the 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQE. This all-new electric sedan rides on a shortened version of the EQ platform that Mercedes-Benz debuted with the EQS. The automaker claims the non-AMG model has a maximum driving range of 305 miles. However, dealer inventory data shows that customers are not overly hyped as the automaker with this electric sedan. A manager who runs a Mercedes dealership in the US told the Automotive News that he currently has over 6 months worth of EVs and only a 50-day supply of the company's gas cars. The EVs are coming whether or not you asked for them. According to CarEdge data, dealers are carrying 144 days worth of supply in their inventory for Mercedes-Benz EQE. Number 9. Cadillac Lyriq. GM is struggling to sell EVs profitably. Its luxury brand Cadillac was forced to slash the prices of Lyriq electric crossover in some foreign markets. Cadillac's first entrant into the luxury electric vehicle market is the Lyriq SUV, which offers sharp styling and a modern cabin. Both single-motor rear-wheel drive and dual-motor all-wheel drive models are available with up to 312 miles of range per charge. However, the demand for the Lyriq in the States is not very enticing for the company. As per the CarEdge data, there are 2,681 Lyriq EVs sitting in the dealer lot before finding a home. That's 151 days worth of supply. It may not be a coincidence that General Motors has officially delayed the Silverado EV pickup truck for another year due to shrinking demand and engineering challenges. GM says that the demand is so down, in fact, that it's diverting 1,000 employees from its assembly plant in Lake Orion, Michigan, which was retooled for EVs, to other Michigan assembly facilities. Number 8. Nissan Leaf. After the electric compact car was released in 2010, the Leaf quickly became a favorite as the first mass-market EV. The 5-door hatchback has an average price of $33,000, but it has lost ground, with sales falling consistently for several years. Japanese automaker Nissan has confirmed that it is phasing out the Leaf EV. Seeing an older EV model like the Nissan Leaf selling slowly isn't surprising. As per CarEdge data, the US dealers have an inventory of 2,626 Nissan Leaf units in their lot waiting for a buyer. That's 161 days of market supply. Number 7. Ford F-150 Lightning. With Ford's all-electric F-150 Lightning out on the open road for over a year, you would think that the EV pickup truck is selling like hotcakes. But the reality is quite different. The report shows there are close to 9,000 Lightning trucks sitting around US dealers, all available for immediate delivery. That's quite a lot of electric pickup trucks to be sitting around, and that converts to 182 market day supply. The 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning models come with 2 electric motors, juiced by either of 2 battery packs. With the larger extended range battery, the powertrain makes a whopping 580 horsepower, and with it, the Lightning can blast 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. The EPA estimated driving range varies between 230 miles with the base battery to 320 miles with the larger one, but towing a trailer quickly depletes the battery and requires frequent stops to charge. A little lost gas mileage is no sweat when filling up your tank. It only takes a few minutes, but batteries can complicate the trade-off when charging up isn't nearly as quick. Nevertheless, it's pretty obvious that the demand for the electric F-150 has tanked. The automaker recently reported it's laying off about 700 workers at the Michigan plant that builds the electric F-150 pickup. And unlike other recent layoffs, this one has nothing to do with the recent strike by the UAW. On the other hand, the company has recently admitted that it can't keep up with the demand for the Maverick, a combustion-based hybrid pickup truck that buyers actually want. With billions invested in its EV future, Ford may have to take a step back to wait and see if buyers will show up for these EVs. Number 6. Genesis GV60. The GV60 is a fresh contender, being the first Genesis EV and new for the 2023 model year. For the US, we get two variants, Advanced and Performance. Both have a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup with a 77.4 kWh battery. There is a slight difference in range and horsepower, with the Advanced netting 248 miles over the 235 miles of the Performance trim. The Korean electric crossover arrived amidst much excitement and expectation, but that's quickly drying up. According to the CarEdge report, US dealers are carrying a 190-day supply of the Genesis GV60, which signals a lag in sales. Despite being in its second model year, the Genesis GV60 has seen only modest sales, averaging about 250 units sold per month in the US. This figure pales in comparison to its cousin models, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6. Each of which has recently recorded monthly sales volumes close to 2,000 units. This lackluster demand might be partially due to its aggressive pricing, despite being a luxury brand. CarEdge reports that the average sales price of the 2023 GV60 is about $66,000. Before we go to the next EV, if you appreciate all this info, please give this video a like. Number 5. Ford Mustang Mach-E. In a sign that Ford's EV ambitions are still outpacing demand, the company's sales numbers, amount of EV supply, and dealer sentiment all indicate the Blue Oval is sitting on more Mustang Mach-E's than it can sell. The Ford Mustang Mach-E, available with either a standard range 70 kWh battery or an extended range 91 kWh pack. EPA estimated range figures for the entire lineup go from 224 to 312 miles on a charge. CarEdge reports there are about 25,000 Mach-E crossovers idling at Ford dealer lots with no buyers. That's worth 204 days of market supply at the current phase of sales. Ford's targeting EV production of 600,000 vehicles this year, but while it plows $50 billion into the new programs, it's expecting to lose at least $3 billion in the process and likely won't turn a profit on the segment for 3 years. Hefty rebates and steep price cuts to keep up with Tesla's price war aren't helping profitability either. At the same time, it requires dealers to spend anywhere from $500,000 to over $1 million to become EV certified to sell the expensive and usually unprofitable vehicles. One East Coast Ford dealer told Autoblog Insider that, while they're bullish about and investing in EVs, Ford's current production rate is out of step with customer demand. Number 4 and 3, Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV and Sedan. The Mercedes-Benz is the brand that is ready to step into the electric future and has deep pockets necessary to do so. The 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQS sedan and the SUV are the automaker's newest EV models to cater to posh customers. All EQS models feature a lithium-ion battery pack with a usable capacity of 108.4 kWh and a driving range of between 285 to 340 miles depending on the model. But the reality is that Mercedes dealers are struggling to sell EVs. Complaining EQS isn't aspirational enough. There's too much of a price premium, especially at the top end of the EQ lineup, and almost no lease support. CarEdge reports dealers currently have over 221 market day supply of EQS models in their inventory. Though both the EQS sedan and the SUV models have a starting MSRP of about $105,000, customers paid an average sale price of $130,000. Number 2. Porsche Taycan. Porsche's first electric car is a sleek sports car sedan that fully lives up to the brand's high-performance reputation. The 2020 Porsche Taycan delivers incredible acceleration, precise handling, and aggressive styling. However, this hasn't translated into sustained success for the automaker, as the Taycan's growth has been waning for almost 2 years, reflected in its decreasing sales figures. According to the CarEdge data, US dealers are holding a little over 2,600 Taycan units on their floor, and that's a 239 market day supply at the current sales phase. That's a significant number from non-mainstream EVs that have an average sale price tag of $131,000. Number 1. Jaguar I-Pace. Jaguar has struggled to make much of an impact with the I-Pace electric crossover, despite launching it earlier than many of its competitors did. Now, the dealers just can't sell them. When it first hit our shores in 2019, the base price was $80,000, but with added options often soared above a $90,000 sale price. Few were willing to pay that much for an untested EV with marginal range and problems right out of the gate. Many could not get near the 300-mile range Jaguar touted, and a litany of electronic gremlins plagued it. Early buyers had trouble getting their I-Pace EVs fixed because dealer technicians were not yet trained. CarEdge reports US Jaguar dealers are holding about 400 units in total with no buyers. That's a low volume of inventory that converts to almost 2 years worth of market day supply. The problem is simply no one is willing to buy them. The automaker also realized that, which is why it's discontinuing the I-Pace before the company's brand relaunch in 2025. That's a wrap for today. If you found this video helpful and want to see more like it, don't forget to subscribe. Really quick, I want to say thank you for your comments and likes. Please let us know in the comments, would you consider an EV as your next car, or do you already have one?